Hello, returning ARVA families. We are so glad to have you back for our 2020-2021 school year. And we wanted to share with you some updated information about our elementary platform for the upcoming school year. First and foremost, you're going to receive some information about our new Class Connect platform called New Row. This is going to be taking the place of our Blackboard Collaborate and Zoom sessions. It is going to be an integrated all-in-one where we can have access to video and microphone as well. And as I said, we will be sharing out more information about that, but I kind of wanted to give you just a quick view of what your new login would look like from that. You'll access that in your Class Connects the same way you always had from your elementary OLS, but your audio setup is going to be a little bit different. You can see there are several ways to kind of go into your settings and access that. When you log in, you may see the camera and microphone here. You can select those to turn those on and off. You can access whatever kind of camera or microphone you're going to be wanting to use here. So if you have your headphones plugged in, you can select those. You just want to make sure you've got everything selected that you're using in order to be able to use that camera and that microphone. You can also access the settings tab here. It will also give you a view to set up your camera and your microphone. Or once you are logged in, you can click the three dots and you will see the select settings from that view as well. So just a quick view of how you're going to go into your audio video setup as opposed to using that audio video setup wizard that we used to in Blackboard Collaborate. When you log into your online school, you're going to do that the same way you have always done so by simply entering your username and password, clicking login. Always want to go into your student account, of course. But when you do that now, you are going to see a little bit different option. As of right now, your OLS view will come up the same. However, we are switching to a new platform through mid-year. So you are going to see here on the right side that you can try the new platform. This is what we recommend you start trying to work in because that is what our platform is eventually going to be like full-time. As of right now, you'll have access to both views. But again, I'm going to be sharing with you today the new platform view, so you'll be familiar with that since it will be the only view we have eventually. So you would simply click on that online school there. And when you do so, it is going to take you to what we call our courses page or our home page for the new view. As you can see here, it's going to have your student's information here. Of course, this is a demo account, so it is not an actual student. But you'll be able to click on that and add your information in, change things, whatever you would like to do. Again, you're going to see 4 tabs here: the course tab, the plan tab, the message tab, and the resource tab. And I'm going to go through those to kind of share the information with you. You will see on your course tab course cards. These cards are going to show all of the courses that your student is currently enrolled in. So as you can see, math, ELA, art, music, science, you'll be able to see all of your courses right here. And you will be able to click on those courses just by clicking on that square course card to access those courses. As you can see, when you look at the course tabs, it's going to tell you start course. So this student has not started the course yet. There's no progress tab. There's no lessons listed. So you need to start this course. If you see start course, that means your student needs to log in and start working in that course. If your student has a grade in the course, that is going to appear here in the top right corner of the course card. If a student has overdue lessons, you will be able to see that here as well. As you can see, this student has 10 plus overdues. That means they're going to need to click there and start working on those overdue lessons. You'll also be able to see your not mastered lessons. If a student has logged in and started working or maybe didn't pass an assessment, you can see here how many not mastered lessons you have. Of course, if a student has started working and is on track, you're going to see a green line showing your progress with a star saying on pace. This indicates that your student is right on track in that course. They're completely caught up with their work for the day. So again, this is just a quick, easy view, lets you know exactly where your student is in all courses without having to hunt through several tabs to find that information. If you clicked on one of these courses, let's just say Math 3 Summit, for example, that will shake you into a more in-depth look of the student's progress for that course. So if we selected Math 3, the view you would then see is similar to this. Excuse me. Here you'll find all of the units within your course. You will also be able to see the overdue, not mastered, and more filter tabs. You can utilize these and click on them easily if you need. So first and foremost, here you will see the progress unit list of all of the units in the courses. Here you will be able to see your lessons that are in each unit. It will also be indicated by a star if the lesson has been not mastered, overdue, completed, skipped, or not completed. As you can see, the number by your progress icon here at the top is a 13. That means that there are 13 overdue lessons. That is indicated by the star with the exclamation point in it. So that means your student has 13 overdue lessons in this course. You can see the star with a line through it is the not mastered lessons. You would be able to, if there were any not mastered lessons, that number would appear here. You could also click the More Filters tab and see the completed number of lessons, not completed, and skipped. This is, again, a quick, easy way for you to see what your student needs to be working on. So, for example, if you want us to go in and tackle those overdue lessons, you would simply click on that Overdue tab here at the top. When doing so, that is going to give you a list of all of the overdue items the student needs to complete for this particular course. You can do this with all of the progress tabs in the course page. So if you want to look at ELA, you'll follow the same steps. They are all they are all the same, and you can utilize any of those by simply entering into the course tab and clicking on that course. As you can see here at the top, these are the total number of lessons in this course. Here is the overdue lessons, not mastered, and again, your more filters where you can show your completed, not completed, and skipped. You can see all of your overdue lessons here and the due dates that they were due on. So you can simply start going through these lessons and taking these assessments to make sure those lessons are submitted for grades. If you come back to the home page and you select the Plan tab, this is the tab you are going to use to do your work daily. This is the same type of tab for our weekly and daily plan that we used to use in the old OLS. So you want to come here every day to see what your student should be working on for that day. Again, it'll say the day's date here at the top. You can use the arrows to move forward and backward on days to see what has been completed or what is upcoming. It will again have the overdue lessons here that you can select if you want to go in and see those. First and foremost that's going to be listed is your Class Connect sessions. You will come in to your Class Connect sessions here and select those courses. Make sure you are entering those a good 15 minutes before the course starts just to make sure you're getting in on time. But again, you will just simply click on your Class Connect session and that will take you into New Row where you will have your Class Connect. Below that is the lesson list. So here on the lesson list is all of the lessons the student should complete for the day. If it's on this, that means it's due today. When a student completes those lessons, you're going to see that gold star show up, so you'll know that that lesson has been completed for the day. If you select the Message tab, this is where you will find your student's inbox for all student email. Announcements from the school will appear here, as well as your teacher contact information. The Resource tab. Selecting the Resource tab will take you to any other resource sites that you may need. Your teachers are going to share information about what resource sites you will be using. So for example, USA Test Prep, the Encyclopedia, or Big Universe Library. So you can definitely locate any of those by clicking on the Resource tab. You can also gain access to the K-12 help site by clicking on the word help. This will have a ton of helpful information, resources, and articles for you. Your Learning Coach page will stay pretty much the same. Not a lot of changes coming from that view. However, you can access if you are in your Learning Coach page and you want to go back to the elementary platform, you can click on the My Students tab or the little chain up here at the top, and it will let you select the K-12 LMS. That will take you back to the student account. However, when you are in the Learning Coach account and you would like to see the student's grades, so if you logged in here and you selected to go back to the LMS, you would then have access to the Progress tab. You can select that Progress tab, select what student you would like to look at. If you only have one student, you'll only have one student name there. Then you will select Gradebook, or you can also select Gradebook under the quick links. When you select the gradebook, you will have the option then to select whatever course you would like to look at. For example, you can select this arrow here and then select a course. When you do so, you're going to see the student's progress in that course and the percentage. So the student's progress that is shaded right here, that is the progress that has been completed so far. The vertical line that appears is where the student's expected progress should be. So the student has completed this much progress but needs to be right here. That's how you will read that information. If you click the progress bar, you can view the details of the student's information, like the actual progress that has been completed. The actual progress is the current progress to date in the course. You can see the expected progress, which is the goal for the course. You can see the percentage of expected progress and what the expected progress is capped at, which is 100%. You can also see the completed information. So if you see that a quiz was completed on this date, that means that either the student took the quiz, passed it, and that was the date completed. Or if a teacher graded an item, it's going to show the date that the teacher entered for that graded item. Or if the grade was updated, say maybe the student got to retake an assessment, that updated date will appear here in the completed view. That is a quick overview of the new changes to our elementary online school platform. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to your CAPES. They will be making contact and are here to assist you. Thanks, and I hope you have a great school year.